Well, let's go ahead and take a look at how Dr. Williams is preparing students of today for the jobs of tomorrow with the WozEd program that provides STEM opportunities to these very advanced students.
WozEd is amazing. It is amazing. It was a program that was started by Steve Wozniak, thus the name WozEd. And so he wanted to do something more, and to give back and to create career pathways for young people so that they get hands-on learning and training in the areas of STEM. So when I first became superintendent, I thought, what an amazing concept. Usually when you think of STEM, you think of high school, but I wanted to do something as young as kindergarten for our children, because that's really when you have to begin academic excellence and really preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. It begins in kindergarten. We are offering robotics, engineering, 3D printing, drones which are, they make me a little nervous at my age, but the children love the drones. Now, next year, we're looking at adding animation, artificial intelligence, and even cybersecurity. We've had STEM programs, here and there. The difference with this STEM program, though, is that, again, when we look at equity and we look at providing opportunities for every single one of our children, it doesn't matter what zip code you live in. It does not matter if you are a child that's been classified with a disability. Doesn't matter if English is your first language or not. All of our learners are exposed to the WozEd curriculum. So whereas before we had, we had it here, we had it there, and if you were lucky enough to get in, then you were able to access it. But this allows access for all. The children don't really even fully understand all that they're learning right now, because this, is an early childhood school, and right now they're just having fun. And they're asking questions, their vocabulary is enhanced, they're using words like robotics, and it's just, it's really exciting to see. So in my day, it was more you sit and get, the teacher's in the front of the room, you just sit and you take notes, and that's how you learn. Not so much anymore, we're in a digital age. And our children as young as 2 years old are on iPads, and they learn how to maneuver, and the learning has to be relatable for them to really get it. And I think that, just today, hearing them explain about airplanes, it's one thing to sit and read about an airplane and all of the components of the airplane. Then it's another thing to kind of build one, to touch one, to see, what you've learned in action. So I think this is how our children learn. It was important to me, it certainly took a substantial amount of resources. It has been acknowledged that, Buffalo is a city that is very high poverty, and we are a district that is high poverty. And so, for many of our families, survival is where, where their basic needs are. And so to be able to come to school and to see magnetic robots that, you might not have ever been exposed to, how will you ever know if you're interested in something or can excel at it if you never have the opportunity to be exposed to it? This is where the jobs are. As the superintendent of a school district, I keep my ear to the ground on, what is it that employers are looking for from our graduates. And so it gives our students certainly an advantage if they're coming out of high school, whether they decide to go to college or not. And the careers, they're paying pretty nice money in these areas. And so just imagine if you've been exposed since you were 5 years old, to all of the different areas of STEM. And by the time you're ready to graduate, my goodness, you are ahead of the game. You're ready.